Time now for the morning rush. The man at the center of a deputy-involved shooting is waking up in the hospital this morning, waiting to see if he will be facing charges. Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call of a domestic disturbance in southwest Albuquerque. Deputies made contact with a woman who said the man, whom she knows, was in the house with a gun. No deputies were hurt in that shooting.
A man and woman are facing multiple charges this morning in connection to a deadly robbery. Albuquerque police say Samantha Shull and Jeffrey Contreras showed up at Delgado's trailer demanding money and then shot him 3 times. Shull is currently on probation for 2020 charges. There is currently an arrest warrant for her in this case. Now, Contreras is already in federal custody, awaiting trial for another murder just a few days prior to the deadly robbery.
An almost 70-page tax reform bill that includes cash rebates for New Mexicans is now heading on to the Senate this morning. House Bill 547 includes $300 rebates for single filers and $600 rebates for joint filers. If passed, it would also increase the child income tax credit. That bill passed the House with a 50 to 18 vote. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures this morning are in the low 40s, so you'll need some warmer layers. By this afternoon, it'll be 60, a mild day, but we will have a chance for some showers and some breezier winds, so make sure to keep around your windbreakers or rain jackets.
After a late night vote, a bill aimed at helping those in a mental health crisis is on its way to the governor's desk. Senate Bill 310 passed with a unanimous vote. The bill would expand mental health crisis triage centers that help treat people in crisis.
One New Mexico high school dance team has now brought home another national title. The Roswell High Charlie's Angels dance team took their talents to Orlando, Florida. That was to compete in the Nationals earlier this month. The Angels beat out 28 other teams for their 4th national championship in the school's history. Now they will compete for their 15th state title this Friday.
A local veterinary nonprofit is at a loss after their equipment trailer was stolen. The Helping Paws Across Borders trailer carrying $20,000 worth of equipment was taken from the Route 66 Casino hotel parking lot last Thursday night. If you see the trailer or know anything, you're asked to call Laguna Police Department. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index for today. We are going to be seeing just a chance for showers and thunderstorms this afternoon with potential for lightning. So make sure that if you do see lightning, you head indoors.
Despite mounting protests, the French Senate has voted in favor of the government's controversial pension reform bill. Now that's to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. The proceedings followed yet another protest on Saturday in Paris that was aimed at pushing the government to withdraw that unpopular plan.
This morning, federal regulators say they are taking emergency measures to make sure depositors of the now failed Silicon Valley Bank, or SVP, will have access to all of their funds starting today. They say they're also taking similar measures for investors of Signature Bank of New York, which collapsed yesterday. Regulators insist the plan will not include using taxpayers' dollars.
California is bracing for yet another round of storms. That's happening today. Evacuation orders were issued for thousands of people statewide after severe flash flooding caused a levee to fail, washing out miles of roads and prompting more than 100 rescues. The storm pushed the Pajaro River over its banks on Saturday, leaving large swaths of the city underwater and forcing many families into shelters. Erica.
All right, a check on the traffic maps. They're looking clear. No accidents or major slowdowns. And Tracker is going south on I-25 near Lead and Coal. Everything's still moving at speed.
We'll meet Stewie Vuitton, a finalist in this year's Cadbury Bunny tryouts. Stewie is a rescue therapy horse living in Andover, Massachusetts. The 4-year-old is tiny but mighty, suffering from dwarfism and a genetic defect. He is working as a therapy horse, visiting hospitals, veterans, schools, and more, and is a finalist now for the title of the 2023 Cadbury Bunny.
Time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, it's a familiar situation for one New Mexico school as they bring home their 4th national dance title. The Roswell High Charlie's Angels dance team took their talents to Orlando, Florida. That was to compete in the Nationals earlier this month. The Angels beat out 28 other teams for their 4th national championship in the school's history. The Angels are looking to bring home their 15th state title this Friday.
And number 4, happening today, the Santa Fe Animal Shelter is taking part in the world's largest cooperative pet adoption event. The shelter is offering $25 adoption fees for all animals from now through Sunday. You can also stop by the Santa Fe PetSmart next weekend to take advantage of the special offer.
And at number 3, it's going to be a mild day with showers in central and northern New Mexico and some snow in the high terrain. Those will be popping up during the afternoon and evening.
And number 2, a local nonprofit who holds free spay and neuter clinics is at a loss this morning after they say the trailer holding most of their equipment was stolen. The Helping Paws Across Borders trailer carrying $20,000 worth of veterinary equipment was taken from the Route 66 Casino Hotel parking lot Thursday night. Other organizations and community members have stepped up to help the nonprofit as they continue helping pets despite the theft. If you see the trailer or know anything, contact the Laguna Police Department.
And at number 1, the man at the center of a deputy-involved shooting is waking up in the hospital this morning, waiting to learn if he will be facing charges. At around 4 yesterday morning, Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call of a domestic disturbance that was at a trailer complex near Atrisco and I-40 in southwest Albuquerque. Deputies made contact with a woman who said the man, whom she knows, was in the house with a gun. There have been a number of incidents where deputies have been called out to that trailer park this year alone. No deputies were hurt in that shooting.